And I'm going to lead it a little bit into something going on locally, which recently came out in the press. Mayor Adams was recently indicted by the federal government. You're a district leader of Queens. What are your thoughts on this recent indictment?
Let's see, the people that didn't want Eric Adams to be mayor still do not want Eric Adams to be mayor. They did not support him with ranked choice voting. I had a meeting with the mayor. He knows that. He knows all of your names. He knows where you live. And he knows none of you, none of us supported him. And so now those same people want him to resign. I'm not as aggressive as a lot of my friends. I'm not shaking my fist at some kind of thing. So I'm willing to wait and see what happens. My opinion is that it's going to move very quickly, and this story is going to get very difficult, and it's going to be hard for him to continue as mayor.
I mean, do you think this is going to affect in any way the presidential election, being that he's part of the Democratic Party, or this will have no impact on that in any way?
Republicans already think that Democrats are devil worshippers, pedophiles, and eat dogs. The idea that a mayor is going to get indicted is just one more thing. They wake up every day and go, Democrats are inhuman and should be nowhere near a seat of power. This is just one more thing.
So they're just going to use this as part of their tool to attack?
It's what they do. In 1994, they had a Speaker of the House named Newt Gingrich, and he changed the strategy of the Republican Party, that Democrats are no longer the opposition, but they are the enemy. And it's gotten worse and worse and worse. And now Democrats are now an inhuman enemy, and the bile and hatred towards people that do not support their vision of the country is astonishing.
There have been some local leaders recently that have called for Mayor Adams to step down. I mean, do you think that would benefit the state of affairs in the 5 boroughs or not? What are your thoughts on that? Or that would just cause for more disruption?
I'm trying to think what elected officials of color are more conservative than Eric Adams. I can think of 2. Neither of them are involved and engaged in government anymore. I knew Eric Adams when he was a senator, and I knew him when he was a borough president, and he was a visionary, but now he's decided to be the big tough cop guy. I think it's a terrible look for him. I was hoping that he would, like Joe Biden, come out and surprise us all with a progressive vision, and I was wrong. He's done the exact opposite. And now he's going to need friends, and all of his friends are also being indicted. So,
yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people in the administration who've stepped down from,
Carmella, we should never forget, and this is for those of us here and those of us listening, there is a big racial divide in New York City. The Democratic Party is minority majority. And so for those of us that are of pale complexion, we see it one way. If you're a person of color in New York City, there's a good chance you may not agree on what the rest of us are seeing. So as we make these choices and decisions, we should all be mindful of that reality.
Yeah, because we're all looking at things from a different peripheral.
We be white folk, and the community of colors work very hard to aspire to leadership in this city where there are more black and brown people than white people. And now, within a couple of years, everyone's all upset at this man.
And I mean, he kind of is part of the breaking up glass ceilings because, again, I think he's the second
yes.
person who's held mayor's office who's black. So it's that will be used, race in a way, in this situation by the Republican Party, I feel.
It's just something for all of us to be mindful that this is a reality, and certainly happening within the Democratic Party, which is 65% of our city.
Thank you for watching the clip. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also stay tuned for more In the Cann with Carmella Cann.